What's up, guys? Hope you're having a great Saturday. I have this cool little Spyderco to share with you guys today that comes in these little miniature Spyderco boxes, which I've never seen before, which is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and see what we have in here. Kind of looks like a miniature sage, but it's not. What do we have here? Let's take a look at the little papers. The Chaparral. That's right, guys. Spyderco Chaparral. Very cool little knife. I've seen these quite a bit. I was always interested in maybe picking one up, taking a look at them in person, and I was happy that my sharpening customer Tristan sent this knife to me for sharpening and service. You can see the nice laminate carbon fiber scales there. And this particular knife has the CTS XHP steel, which is a very nice carpenter steel. I would say it's probably in the same class as something as CPM S30V. So if some of you guys are unaware, two of the premier or main steel manufacturers in the United States and the world are Crucible Metals and also Carpenter Steel, which is the CTS steel is. So very nice steel, kind of a medium carbide steel, I believe. You can see here, this is a Taichung produced Spyderco, if I can get this to focus here for you guys. Produced in the same factory as the Sage line of knives from Spyderco. You can see there, it's a Sal Glesser design from his little mark right there on the blade. Very simple design, just a little liner lock knife, guys. Very thin. Definitely would put this in the category of a gentleman's Foley knife. Very thin, lightweight, classy. Has a small blade on it. I would say the blade's probably just about 2 inches, maybe 2 1/4 at the most. Has this nice little finger choil there for you guys, but you can see here in the hand, it's just enough to hold on to if you use that that forward choil. If you guys kind of back up here to the handle, there's enough to hang on to, but not a whole lot. I have to say, comparing this knife to something like a Native, which I recently had in and I reviewed for you guys, I definitely like this Chaparral better than the Native. They're kind of similarly sized knives in terms of length, but overall this knife is just a lot thinner, and I think for the size of it, it kind of fits the style of the knife a lot better than something kind of as chunky as the Native. The handle on the Native is quite a bit thicker. The blade stock is also thicker on the Native. As you can see, these come with a nice wire clip, which are very popular with a lot of the knives that Spyderco does. I hear nothing but pretty much good reviews and comments from these wire clips. People seem to like them quite a bit, and myself included. So this knife, again, I said it came in for sharpening. My particular customer, Tristan, said he just had trouble getting this knife sharp, and needed some help with it, so I told him to send the knife on over. I'd take care of him here and put a nice mirror polish on this edge for him. See if I can get that in focus there for you guys. The CTS XHP steel takes a pretty good polish. It's kind of a medium carbide steel, so not as great as some steels polish out, but nonetheless still very good. Very nice edge on there. As mentioned before, these Chaparrals have a very thin blade stock on them there, which is nice, which is appropriate for this style of knife. Something that's just a little kind of a gentleman's folder pocket knife. You don't need a big old thick, slab of steel. That's just not really necessary for what you're going to be doing with this. So, as you can see there, the bevel there, the secondary bevel, I believe I put about a 20-degree bevel on this knife Didn't put a micro bevel on just because the knife was fairly new, and you know, at this particular angle, you know, I'm not going to put a micro bevel on a knife like this that is, you know, 23 or 25 degrees. That's pretty steep and really unneeded for a knife like this. So came out pretty well. You can see there the bevels are pretty even. Let me get this a little better focus for you guys. There we go. Pretty even from side to side, which is you know, about what we expect from these Taichung knives and Spyderco in general. They're usually pretty good about grinding their blades pretty flat, or pretty symmetrically, I should say. Maybe a little bit wider on this side here than the other side, but all in all, pretty close. Pretty good there from Spyderco. So, all right, guys. Without any more delay, I'll just do a quick couple cuts here for you guys, just to show you the edge on this knife, how it came out. So again, it's a thin knife, CTS XHP steel, which is a very good all-around steel. Let's do a couple cuts here for you guys. Oop, hold on. There we go. Nice and sharp. It's always a little tricky to do that on camera, guys. So half of paper cutting is the technique involved, and not so much the sharpness of the edge, but it's actually kind of a combination of both. So there you have it, guys. Spyderco Chaparral. If you guys are in the market for kind of a smaller, lightweight, thin, easy to carry, gentleman's type knife, you're looking for something that has a little better fit and finish than, say, something like a Delica, I really would highly recommend that you check out the Chaparral. It's a very quality offering from Spyderco, and I think you guys will be quite happy with it. Just one last thing. I'll just show you the action on that knife real quick before I wrap this up. But smooth liner lock. Not much to it there. So this isn't what I would consider a flickable knife. Thumb hole's kind of small, and just don't need it for a knife like this. There's no reason why I need to flick this knife open. So, all right, guys. Well, I digress. So let me wrap this up again for the second time. So Spyderco Chaparral, highly recommended. Definitely check one out if you're looking for a smaller kind of gentleman's knife. So hope you guys like this video. I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks.